Guys, welcome to Scanny TV Plus on YouTube once again. Let's talk about latest updates coming in from the camp of Black Stars team, Black Stars players, Ghana Black Queens, and some few other interesting updates we need to know in this one. Today, Ghana Black Queens played their final friendly game before the Women's AFCON. It was against Malawi, and we'll check it out in this update. Even before that game, we will talk about our first game against Ivory Coast. Finally, we've gotten that superb goal scored by Sharon Sampson, and I'll share it for you guys to also enjoy in this update. Aside that, some transfer news are going on. Others are also completed. We will check it out in this update. Thomas Partey, I'll speak about him. We also look at Commonwealth Games 2026. Today, July 23rd, we are starting Commonwealth Games, and we'll talk about it as Ghana is actually planning to host Commonwealth Games coming up, and we'll talk about it together with all the other interesting updates you need to know. So this video is obviously packed by very detailed as we do it always. Please, if you have joined me, do all the good stuff you like first. After that, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Put us on post notification to get more updates on this channel. And also after watching the video, please share so that others will come here and enjoy some more latest on this platform. Do my best and give more shout out in this one. So stick and stay for your name. Leave something in the comment box for your shout out in our subsequent update. Now let me begin from the quick ones. Then we go to Ghana Black Queens and some other interesting updates from Partey and all. Let me start from the transfer news. I can now confirm that Joseph Opoku has completed his move to join Swansea City in the English Championship. Yes, last 2 days I brought you guys the update that the player who used to play for Zulte Waregem in Belgium is now moving on to join Swansea City. And as of now, he's completed his medicals and the player has officially been unveiled as a new striker or as a new forward for Swansea City. And the fee was 6 million euros. And this one could actually rise to around 7 million euros, including add-ons, some bonuses if he performs well and others. He's going to actually increase the amount from 6 million euros to 7 million euros. And that is it also for the player. He is looking forward that he will help his side to be promoted from the championship to the EPL, especially if he's able to do that there. Quickly, 1 million euros now they are going to add to Zulte Waregem, and that is the latest on the Ghanaian international Joseph Opoku. We wish him all the best. He has now become the third Ghanaian to play for Swansea City. I know the first two there, you guys know them. Yes, Andre Ayew and Jordan Ayew, they are the first two Ghanaian players to feature for Swansea City. And now, Joseph Opoku is going to be the third Ghanaian. We wish him very well, and we hope that he can promote his side to the EPL going into the championship season. Away from him, let me go to Spain. Yes, I'm sitting here, but I'm going to Spain. Let's talk about Wahabu Musa. Wahabu Musa, he is also a Ghanaian, but he was based in USA, playing for Clemson in the NCAA, that is Division 1 men's soccer. If you go to US and others, they call it soccer. Yes, he used to play in the men's Division 1 soccer. And I'm playing for the Tigers. The player has scored 12 goals in the past 2 seasons. And right now, Villarreal, they've signed a player to come and join them and also see if he can actually enter into their first team. So for now, Wahabu Musa, who has signed for Villarreal Football Club, is going to begin from the under-21 level. That is it also on Wahabu Musa. I've watched some of his few clips and I've seen that he's good. He's a prospect. So going forward, you hope that this player can do very well at under 21 level and get promotion to the senior side. So that is it also on Wahabu Musa, a full-blooded Ghanaian who used to play for Clemson in the USA, has now begun his European journey with Villarreal from the under-21 level. Away from that, a quick one on Mohammed Kudus. Per what we are getting, Mohammed Kudus is not part of Tottenham Hotspur's preseason squad. Yes, Spurs is going to camp in Australia and New Zealand. And Mohammed Kudus, I'll put the full squad on the screens. Kudus has been left out of Spurs squad for the preseason, and this is not a good news at all, considering the fact that of late, Kudus, he's been seen training with Spurs. Per what we are getting, he is expected to be out of the team for preseason, and the player will continue in Tottenham Hotspur, their training ground, and continue to be back fully before the player will be added to the team's training tour if he has to join them. But per the assurances we are getting, Mohammed Kudus is expected to start the first game for Spurs in the Premier League season. So when the season begins on the 28th of July, Kudus is expected to feature in the first game for them. But as of now, Mohammed Kudus is going to be out of Tottenham Hotspur for their preseason in Australia and New Zealand. And that is also so unfortunate. In fact, yesterday, Spurs played their first friendly game where they won, but Kudus was not part of the team. And we also understand that he's going to be out of the preseason squad. But later, if he recovers fully, he can join them for preseason ahead of the season. But the piece of good news is Kudus is expected to be fit and play the first game for Spurs in the Premier League. So that is the update on Kudus. A little bit on Nala. Yes, if you're watching me from USA, you are watching me from Italy, from UK, from France, anywhere across Europe, and you want to send money to anyone in Ghana here, the best platform to use is Nala. Just go to Play Store or App Store today, download Nala, use my promo code OSIKENI233, and instantly you are going to be rewarded in your account. $20, £20 or €20, depending on the amount that you are sending. If it exceeds $50, £50 or €50, that is it. Instantly in your account, you are going to receive $20, £20 or €20. See, one thing about Nala is, anytime you send money, it is free of charge. No hidden charges, nothing on Nala. So just make sure that today now you go to Play Store, App Store, download Nala, use my promo code, and you enjoy that particular offer for yourself. It is the fastest, it is the safest, and the best way to send money from anywhere across Europe and USA to anyone in Ghana or any part of Africa. And that is it also on Nala for you. Now, Honorable Kofi Eddie Adams today, he's spoken a lot. Hey, let me begin from here because we have the Commonwealth Games, which is starting today, 23rd of July to the 2nd of August. We have Commonwealth Games. And according to him, right now, all the athletes are going to be motivated enough. He says at first, no, now we used to give them some bonuses. Right now, they've increased it. At first, if you win gold, it was $5,000. Right now, they got $10,000. So he said all these things. Now, on top of that, he also added that Ghana, how we are performing well now. 2034, after 2030 Commonwealth Games, we want to host it. This year's own is happening in Scotland, the next two, 2034. He says, Ghana, we will try and bid for it so that we are going to host the Commonwealth Games. And the minister must see more infrastructure because I know Sebutema is there. Legon Sports Stadium is also quite good together with the rugby pitch and all, but we need to add more. Let's listen to Sports Minister Honorable Kofi Eddie Adams. After that, he's spoken about Black Stars team concerning some $100,000 and or some other bonuses. Let's check this out.
Yesterday, we had the meeting of sports ministers of Commonwealth nations, and one agreement that we all came to is to strongly recommend that, considering the fact that Africa has always been participating in Commonwealth Games, and like the president said, but for one occasion, Ghana has always returned home with something. And Africa has not had the opportunity of hosting. We think that post-India, that is post-2020 Commonwealth, 2030 Commonwealth Games, the hosting right must be on the African soil. So that is equally good news for us. But let it not just remain good news of hosting, but let's give indication that the 2026, the Youth Games in Malta in 2027, and also the Commonwealth Games proper in 2030 in India, we are going to be winning medals, serious medals.
So that is coming in from Sports and Recreation Minister Honorable Kofi Eddie Adams. According to him, for the Commonwealth Games, Ghana or the government has actually invested in the athletes. So they are looking forward that they will go and perform well. And also in 2034, Ghana, probably we are going to bid to host the next or that particular Commonwealth Games. And let's hope and pray that it will happen because we have to host more competitions. That will also help us to build more infrastructure and also maintain them. Maintenance culture is the biggest problem, and you and I know that. Now, let me move on from him concerning that particular story, and let's talk about the Black Stars. According to him, Black Stars, all the bonuses concerning appearance fee and the group phases, everything has been settled. The only one left is the qualification bonus. You know, Ghana will qualify from group stage to the round of 32. According to him, that is the only outstanding bonus yet to be paid. But if you are talking about the appearance fee, which is $100,000 everyone, they've been paid. And I was like, hey, in Tiketa there, ESCO members, Obiaje, the Black Stars management committee members, Obiaje, $100,000. Hey, Charlie, Mohamed, Monsignor, some 500 BM. Let's also use it to travel to Morocco to cover the Black Queens, because I've told you guys that I'm going to cover the women's AFCON in Morocco. So please, if you have any support, my DM is still opened. Today I received a call from one man in USA. Later on, I'll come and talk about him. One man in USA and also one man in UK. You guys are amazing, Later I'll come and talk about them. They are all willing to support. And for that alone, I really appreciate. Let's listen to the sports minister, Honorable Kofi Ide Adams, who says that the Black Stars, the only bonuses left is their qualification bonus. Let's check it out.
Of all these teams that I've mentioned, the Black Stars is the least owed. Indeed, at the World Cup, the Black Stars were paid fully all the qualifying bonuses from 2023, all the games they won, 2024, the games they won, and in 2025, the games they won and qualified that have been outstanding. Everything was paid to the last dollar before we started the World Cup. We also paid fully, 100%, their appearance fee. Nobody is owed an appearance fee. So every Black Star player that was on the list was paid his $100,000. What is outstanding, however, is the qualification bonus from the group stage to round of 32. That is yet to be paid. But that is also so because some deductions have to be done as per the new Sports Act. Every bonus that is paid and every financial benefit, whether officials or athletes, that you get in participating in any of our competition, a percentage of that is supposed to be deducted at source and paid into the sports fund for development of what? Sports. Unfortunately, when we pay the $100,000 and the other bonuses much earlier, those deductions were not made. And so our attention have been drawn to it by the sports fund administrator. That is lawful, and if we don't do it, it would have been going against the law. So my officers are working with the sports fund secretariat to reach an agreement on the basis how much that comes to on the $100,000 that was earlier paid and the outstanding $30,000. So that will be deducted when finance releases the money. So we are waiting for two actions. One, conclusion on how much have to be paid as the percentage contribution to the sports fund from the bonuses, and for the Ministry of Finance to release same from the allocated money for our participation in the World Cup.
So that is coming in from the Sports and Recreation Minister, Honorable Kofi Ide Adams, concerning the Black Stars team's bonuses. And I have to also update you guys quickly on this particular channel. Before we go to the Black Queens, let's talk a little bit about Thomas Partey, because many want to know more updates. I've been reading all the comments and I've been trying my best to also reply them. Now, Thomas Partey is still in Ghana currently. He's not having any club at the moment. And Partey is looking forward to join another club. But before then, he has visited his roots once again. Anytime Partey is here, he has to go to the Krobo land. Now, Partey visited Krobo Odumase with his parents, where his football journey actually began. And he actually paid homage to the Royal Majesty, Nene Sakite II, seeking blessings and also expressing his gratitude for the unwavering support he has actually received throughout his career. He also continued to seek for more blessings and more opportunities so that he can actually do well for himself and also come back to his roots and help his people. You know, Partey has been hosting this football tournament for his people. He has this foundation that usually he used to actually connect to his people. So this is not the first time he's paying homage to the people. No, he has always been there, and Partey did it once again after the season. He paid homage to the chief together with everyone in Krobo Odumase, and we have to also update you. He's now without a club, as I said, but some clubs are interested. If you go to Saudi Arabia, we understand the Public Investment Fund, they want to sign Partey, so we are still monitoring closely. If you get any update, we will update you guys quickly on this channel. Now, Let's talk about the Black Queens. Before we talk about today's fixture, let's look at the first friendly match we played against Ivory Coast. I brought you guys an update. The Ghana Black Queens, we won by a goal to nil. Just on the 75th minute, that is where we had Sharon Sampson, who scored a beautiful goal for Ghana. And in that particular update, I told you guys that the goal was not really captured. But right now, we have the goal, and I'll put it on the screens for you guys to enjoy. A brilliant goal by our standard, even though the angle is not the best. But this is actually the goal, where Sharon Sampson picking the ball from the left side of attack. She saw the goalkeeper, who has now moved off her line, and she decided to take the goalkeeper by surprise. And that was a beautiful, clever, superb goal scored by Sharon Sampson in the first friendly match that Ghana Black Queens we played against Ivory Coast. So that is it for you. Let me know your thoughts on this particular amazing goal scored by Sharon Sampson. Our second friendly match was supposed to be against Super Falcons of Nigeria. It didn't happen because Nigeria's team at that time, they had not really gotten the enough members to actually play that game. Fast forward, we played our third game against Tanzania, where the game ended goalless, no goal to either side, and I brought you guys that update as well. And today, Ghana Black Queens, we actually played against Malawi in the third and final friendly match before the Women's AFCON that will be held in Morocco, starting from the 26th of August through to 26th of July, I beg your pardon, through to the 16th of August, 2026. And Ghana Black Queens, we are in the same group with Cameroon, Mali, and Cape Verde. Let's talk about today's friendly match and what happened in the game. So today, exactly 6 p.m. was the kickoff between Ghana Black Queens and the Malawi women's national team. And today, Ghana won by 4 goals to nil. Yes, you heard me right. Ghana 4, Malawi nil. But the unfortunate thing once again is the match was behind closed doors. The match was played behind closed doors. So because of that, we cannot share the highlight footages for you. But as I do always, anytime it is out, be rest assured, we will bring it to you guys on this channel. And today we had fantastic goals coming in from one, Doris Boadua, just on the 8 minutes into the game. That is where Doris Boadua actually scored first to put Ghana ahead in this particular friendly game. So that was on the 8 minutes. So in the first 10 minutes of the game, Ghana, we were leading by a goal to nil. Now, the game actually went on, and before halftime, 37th minute, we had Doris Boadua once again, who doubles Ghana's lead in this particular game. And according to the commentary I followed from the Ghana women's national team, it was a solo goal that she scored, a beautiful one. She picked it from the from her half and decided to go all out to score the second goal for Ghana Black Queens to lead by 2 goals to nil on the 37th minute in the first half. And on the 45th plus 2, just some few minutes going into the halftime, we had a great chance, but unfortunately we could not score on that minute. So eventually the match ended 2 goals to nil at halftime. Now, right after the first half, we had Doris Boadua once again, who completed her hat-trick. So 3 goals from Doris Boadua today. According to the commentary, a brilliant attacking move was finished confidently by Black Queens attacker, that is Doris Boadua, to make sure that Ghana will actually lead by 3 goals to nil just on the 47th minute of the game. And that was actually impressive. So I was basically expecting about 4 or 5 goals in a game. And guess who scored the last goal for Ghana Black Queens? On the 74th minute. In fact, Sharon Sampson in the last game scored on the 75th, and today Sharon Sampson scored again on the 74th minute. So today, Sharon Sampson once again, she scored her second for Ghana Black Queens. That was against Malawi. On the 74th minute, Sharon with a composed strike after another sleek attacking move. That is coming in from Ghana Black Queens. So 4 goals for Ghana Black Queens today. 3 from Doris Boadua and 1 from Sharon Sampson. That is it. Also coming in from today's friendly match against that is talking about Malawi. Now, let me give some quick shout outs. Very, very important. Shout out going out to you all who commented under the last video. But let me start from the first person who gave the or who actually commented so that I'll not be biased. First person yesterday was Gideon Akagbo. Thank you so much for your comments. Yeah, great. I've seen your comments as well. John Yehu, thank you so much for your comments. The most Morris, I appreciate you a lot. John AJ, thank you so much for your comments. Ma Abi, I appreciate you as well. Harina Mohammed, thank you so much. Cecil Angel Media, I've seen you. Cecil, Abdullah Idrisu, you're also here. Emmanuel Bansa, you commented under the last video. Daching Hini Frames is here. Michael Blessing, thank you, Michael. Emmanuel Bansa, you're also here. Daching Hini Frames again. Matthew Duku, thank you so much for your comment. Matthew, Nana Mamle Beauty, thank you, Nana Mamle Beauty. I appreciate you a lot. Ivan Sodro, you're also on this channel. Redeemer Avignon, thank you for your amazing comments. 247 Jaleo, I've seen you. Ken Dak, yes, Ken Dak, I meant $200 to $2 million, but I think I didn't present it well yesterday. Sorry for that. Ken Dak, thank you for your comments and for your correction. Kingsley Bento, you also here. Thank you. I've seen you. Too Loud Earpiece is here. Gideon Akagbo, you also here. Emmanuel Amane is here. Nathaniel Diagram, you're also here. Emmanuel Amane again. I've seen you. Iron Fenatabi, thank you. John Abanga, thank you so much. Apeku Abednego, you're also here. Akimbasi Hebert is here. Be proud. 2000, you're also here. Be proud. Avalon Farms, you're always here. Evans, Achu Agbesi, thank you for your comment. Faiza Niendo is here together with all the other fantastic guys. I'll bring you guys more in the next update. Let it do for me, share and follow to get more. This was Kenny TV Plus, and of course, we shall meet later. Please subscribe to the channel and hit on the notification bell for more.